Good evening, students. Hope you are all fine. Hope your parents are also fine. We have seen the tenses right from the beginning, from simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous, simple past, past continuous, and past perfect also we have seen. Now we will go or recontinue from past perfect continuous. Shall we listen the class properly? In case of listening the class properly, you will definitely understand many things together, which will make you very clear to frame sentence as well as to initiate your grammar properly. Kindly listen the class properly. Don't put on the cell and go elsewhere somewhere in order to satisfy or in order to get attendance from the school. So kindly listen. It is the base of all grammar. So I request every individual student to just listen the class properly. Now, past perfect continuous is giving us the effect of the thing what had been happening in the past is being felt or is being expressed. Clear? Let me repeat you again. Past perfect continuous is referred as the thing which had been happening in the past is being felt or is being expressed or is being referred. The thing specifying the apt time in the past. Say for an example, yesterday I had come to your house. What had been doing at home? Yesterday I had come to your home. I couldn't find you. Where had you been being? Could you understand me? Kindly listen me carefully. Past perfect continuous tense had got a very good effect, but most of the times, in most of the situation, we never happen to use this tense. Don't know why. Anyway, we should have to study about. Okay? Kindly listen me properly. This tense is mostly useful in many of the conditional classes also. Okay? Later on we'll see. Till then, kindly listen the class. Really, I find some of the students are very genuine listening, and most of you simply put on and go away elsewhere. This is not good thing. See, you are cheating yourself. You are totally cheating yourself and putting on the cell and going away some elsewhere. It's not making us poor, but you are losing. Kindly be careful of listening. I request every individual. Okay, enjoy the class. Thank you. Kindly listen me carefully. Past perfect continuous tense rule. Subject had plus been plus ing form of the verb or verb form 4 plus object. For our convenience, we have said like this. For our own understanding, we have said this. So, you can easily follow this. I had been playing volleyball game yesterday or at this time, at anything you can add up. At this time, yesterday, at that time, yesterday. Likewise, you can add up in case if you like. We had been concentrating on our subjects. The process is continuing, had been continuing in the past. You had been giving up your bad habits. So, next, Rajesh had been working in this office during previous years. Throughout previous years, Rajesh had been working in this office. Mahima had been singing melodious song which is so soft and so wonderful. The horse had been running in the courtyard. My friends had been studying at +2 in our school last year. Here, what I want to make you know about the action that had been happening in the past is being felt. Say for an example, sir, what is the difference between past continuous and past perfect continuous? You may ask me. Same. There, the action was happening. Here, the action had been happening. That's all. Say for an example, I was sleeping yesterday. I had been sleeping yesterday. Some stress is added in past perfect continuous. Whereas in past continuous, we don't add up anything much. Anyhow, we are just expressing the action that was happening in the past. Whereas in past perfect continuous, we are adding up some stress and some so-called Tamil alitham. So likewise, some stress or some emphasis that we are giving in past perfect continuous tense. We should know this tense clearly. Okay, now let's get into be verbs formation in past perfect continuous tense. Shall we? If there is any doubt, you could ask me through your cell to my individual phone or cell number. Okay, that's all. Okay. Now, this is the be verbs formation. I'm writing here in between. Be verbs formation. Now listen me carefully. I had been being the best student of my school previously. What about now? Now also I am the best student of the school. I don't deny. But anyhow, just to indicate the tense past perfect continuous tense, we are indicating like this. I had been being the best student of my school previously. It refers the past continuous action still more with some more effect with perfect. I had been being. In case if it is a past continuous, I was being. That's all. Likewise, just to know the formation of be verbs, I had been being, we had been being, you had been being, Rajesh had been being, Mahima had been being, Hars had been being in the ground. My friends had been being very good to me. Very good to me. So likewise, we can frame many sentences. This will definitely be helpful to write public very clearly and thoroughly. Okay, it's not a jokeful thing and playful thing. Kindly take into consideration that you should have to write your exams well. Okay, please. Because don't think that you have already got through 10th and 11th also you had got through without writing any public exam. Doesn't matter. Don't believe that 12th also will happen because present 12th they have got exam. Yeah, please, for your concentration I am saying, for your concentration, kindly concentrate. Please. Thank you. Let's see how to fill in the blanks. How to fill in the blanks with an apt tense again. At this time, last year at this time, I dash what? I dash study. What will come there? See, exactly. Now, last year at this time, what tense can be framed here? Say, if it is past perfect, definitely past perfect continuous only. So it is a continuous action, no? So apply past perfect continuous tense. What is the rule? Had plus been plus ing form of the verb or verb form 4. So I had been studying. Clear? I had been studying. Okay. Sir, if I am writing there, Again, I repeat, I had been studying. Sir, if I am writing past continuous tense, what's your response? Of course, past continuous also is correct. If I say that last year at this time I was studying in 10th standard, it's also correct. But somehow when we are giving emphasis on verb, we are adding with had been. Had been is the past perfect for was for the form of was. No, it's okay, doesn't matter. Take into mind had been studying. Okay, my uncle. My uncle dash, second one. My uncle dash visit my home by this time last year. So what comes? Specific time had been given in the previous year. So let's try to use past perfect continuous tense. For uncle, suppose present perfect continuous tense, if it is present perfect continuous tense, has to be used. When it is past perfect continuous tense, just merely had plus been plus ing form visits ing form. So had been visiting. Clear? Now, my niece does concentrate in dance at the previous years to get national awards. So what she was doing, my niece, what she was doing, she had been concentrating in dance. So she has given emphasis, we are giving emphasis in the verbs. So that we are using past perfect continuous tense. For past perfect continuous, had plus been plus ing form of the verb or verb form 4, had been concentrating. Okay? Clear? Okay. Keep in your mind. That's very easy for you to understand past perfect continuous tense. Kindly keep in our mind. So, save it in yourself. Save it in yourself completely. Keep it safe. Not only keep it safe, at least go through this video carefully. Thank you. By the grace of the Lord, we have finished 8 tenses. And we are just jumping over to simple feature. Simple feature is very easiest one, provided we listen, we understand. Okay. Now, suppose in an exam, you have got a very good aim to become great in the society, with a great status. What will I have to do? It has to happen. It is going to happen in future. That refers to simple future. Say for an example, I will become IAS topper in Tamil Nadu or India or even foreign. Whatever it may be. That is going to happen in future. Again, I repeat. The thing which will happen in future is known to be simple future. Clear? Again, I repeat. The thing which happens in future, which will happen in future, is known to be simple future. Now let's see what is simple future. We shall frame the sentences. After that, we will know about be verbs. After that, we will get into fill in the blanks. Okay, thank you. Okay, now just listen to me. Simple future tense. Simple future tense is nothing but, see, kindly listen me carefully. The thing which will happen in future, maybe tomorrow or next. Say for example, this evening in the sense, morning I think that I am going to Madurai this evening. That sense also is going to happen in future. But doesn't matter, when we are referring that this evening, it may sum up with the simple sentence, simple present. Okay. Now, whatever that will happen in future is referred or is being felt or is being expressed in simple future. Next year, you all will do +2 or in the next academic year. Okay, that's going to come very near to you. It doesn't matter. Now listen to me. So, keywords, let's see, for regarding rule, shall or will, and plus verb form 1 or present form of verb or sentence. That's all. Okay. Keywords. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in 2002, in 2021, specified year or present, that refers present. If we are specifying the month, depending upon the month, it can become future or it can become past or it can become present also, depending upon the month in the year 2021. But when we specify that 2022, certainly future. In future, that is another keyword. Next day, next month, next night, next evening, next year, next week. These are all referring to as keywords for simple future tense, for the indication. For helping us to frame simple future. Now, I shall or will become. In case we are saying that you are sure that you will become, definitely I will become IAS topper in future. We shall do our test properly in the next day. That means due to our illness, maybe of a different situation, we shall do our test in the shall or will. I have given shall or will. Okay, either shall or will. Do our test properly in the next day. You will become great. He will help me tomorrow. She will guide me properly next week. It will write tomorrow. Nowadays, telecasting, TVs, telecasting that rain may come tomorrow likewise. It will write tomorrow. They will come here next month. This for the indication of simple future. Let us get into be verbs form. Let's see be verbs formation. Here in this case, be verbs formation. Here shall I write? Since I have got the place here, I am writing here. Be verbs formation. Be verbs formation in simple future. Here, please listen. I shall or will be an IAS topper in future. The thing which will happen in future is referring here. You know, as we had studied, we will be well from sickness in the next day. We will be well from the sickness in the next day. You will be helpful to your parents in future. Will you? Definitely. You will be helpful to your parents in future. He will be nice person to me in the days to come. See, in the days to come is always referring to the future. In the days to come, kindly listen me. The days to come always will refer future. Now, she will be guide to me. She will be guide to me. She will be guide to me properly next week. For example, she will be guide to me. It's enough. Just for sentence sake, we have written like this. Dog will be God to me tomorrow. Because no one is going to help me. Dog alone will be guarding me and my house. They will be here next month. Okay. Regarding be verbs formation, we are knowing about this. Shall we pass over to filling up the blanks with the apt sentence? Shall we go to? Thank you. Now listen. Fill up the blanks with correct tense form. Now listen. No one knows who does win in the election. You know, now the Assembly, Tamil Nadu Assembly election has started, has finished, but the result is going to be exhibited only in coming 2nd of May. So no one will know what times will come there. Definitely future. If we are looking today, in case if we are, this is the situation actually, no? So what will come there? Future, simple future. Simple future, for simple future, will or shall plus verb form or present form of the verb will or shall be. Okay, now we dash meet our English teacher next morning. What will come next morning is the keyword for knowing the tense. So next morning, this action will happen in future. So will, we will meet. For simple future, shall or will plus verb form. Okay, likewise. God great in future make. What make? What shall? What in future is the keyword. What will be our answer? Shall or will plus verb. So God will make. Okay. See here. What is the keyword there? See my friends. What will happen now? Let us look into our friend. Our friends. What will happen? Take the parents on their old age. Naturally, what will come? Simple future. So let us assume that it is a simple really. So shall or will take. Take what is? Take care of the parent on their old age. My friends will take care of their parents in their old ages. Now, one. Ronnie dash be helpful to the two patients after becoming nurse. That means she is undergoing the nurse training now. So what will come? It has to become simple future. So what shall or will? Will be is the verb form. Be the same. We don't need to look into get or we don't need to go for some other verb. Be is the same. We can add up with be. Ronnie will be helpful to patients after becoming nurse. Okay, I believe you might have really understood everything clearly. In case of not understanding, you can ask me question, you can ask me yourself. Okay, but don't be playful. Kindly watch the video carefully and definitely you will get so many ideas from. Thank you.